Hello there gang, DD DeVere here, a quick gameplay video of Savage Lands. This is a game that was released in early access back in 2015 and it's actually still in early access, which is a bit concerning, but it's just received, I should say, some rather large content updates, so I thought I'd give it a quick whip round to see what we've got in the way of improvements. So option wise, rebindable keys, always good, very nice. Let's just want to change that to tab, of course. And what was that? I just toggled push to talk. No, I shan't worry about that right now. So what else do we get in the way of settings? Oh, here we go. There's a little update of what your system is. So not exactly the most powerful gaming rig in the world, but mouse sensitivity here. Probably I'll crank that down a little bit. Apply all that. Oh, so you applied it. You get a few volume options. Depth of field. Oops, didn't see that. That can go for starters. Oh, apparently it seems to have VoIP though. That's good. Voice over Internet Protocol. So we'll apply all that. And we'll see what we get in the way of content. So it does have multiplayer. You can host a game for people to join a game. Oh, I haven't got a character in yet. Look at the character creator. Sure. So it's not exactly a very in-depth character creator. So this is a bit of an oddity. You actually create characters and worlds, and your character is persistent. You can use him in both single player and multiplayer. But yeah, there's some people playing. Most of them seem to be password protected, of course. To be expected. A maximum of 8 players. So there's definitely an audience out there. Whether it's more co-op or that, I can't really say. But so let's go back, and then there's a solo game. So maybe they've split it now. Then maybe you can't use the same character. Well, that's very random. It used to be, because it was a bit of a workaround, is you could level the character up in single player. So let's create a new game. That'll do for now, and dive on in. Yeah, you could level it up in single player and then go into multiplayer. And you could do this as many times as you want. Start as many worlds as you want. Level them up in single player, then go into multiplayer. So yes, it's an open world survival game of sorts. Although I'm very much about exploring and upgrading and crafting. So there's some lore, which we'll look at later. I'm just going to get on with collecting and so what we're going to do, collect 2 flints, collect 1 stick, craft a weapon. Yeah, I won't worry about reading the lore now. There's a lot of new lore been added to it. The graphics are they're not outstanding in fairness, but they're not terrible. So this is you're set on in a fantasy world. I thought I saw something glowing there. An island, and then there's more islands to. Well, let's have them all to explore through as you go along. So we've got to chop down a tree. Let's find a nice solid tree. There we go. That looks pretty good. At the moment we don't have a great deal to our name, of course. We don't have much in the way of clothes, because as you notice down the bottom there, we are getting colder. Our bottom right. There we go. The blue bar represents cold, and as the colder you get, the sooner you're going to die. And so this is it's kind of the gist of the game, really. So what else we've got to do? Collect 6 stone. This sounds like a good thing for collecting stone with. So far so good. So it's quite a large playing area. This is just the first island. I believe there's 3 in total. Well, I've never actually got off the first one. Oh, hello. Missed, buddy, you missed. Good grief, this isn't going well. He's doing me quite badly here. There's not much in the way of hit indicators there, though. So take all that. At least I didn't see any hit indicators. Didn't really feel like I was getting pounded to a pulp there, but my health bar seems to indicate that I am quite wrong. Oh, the settlement's still here. That's good. I've missed a ton of stuff over there, or there used to be, unless that's all changed. There used to be some healing stuff around, which I probably need right now. Listen, you have a sort of shared stamina and hunger system, as well as a sort of shared hot and cold system. Is this all? Ah, no, here we go. So this is treating wounds. If I go to my inventory, you'll see this is a bit of an odd system. That's the bag I'm currently carrying. That's stuff in my hands, or my pockets, I suppose you'd say. So if I pick up this bag here, the battle-worn rucksack, I now have a battle-worn rucksack here. And the bags and chests and things have their own sort of separate storage, so the more you end up collecting, you can get a bit messy at times. I'm sure there's more stuff around, but, you know, we'll keep looking for the time being. So we need to build a campfire, which we shall do shortly. Oh, loads of goodies. Excellent, excellent. So that's for tanning hides. We go to our journal quickly. Have a look at some of the stuff you can craft here. There's quite a lot of gear, and that's mainly the big thing, of course. As you progress through the islands, you get more access to more of the quality gear to make yourself more better stuff, basically. And of course, the skeletons you've just seen weren't the only enemies. There's various enemy types. So I think we've just got to build a fire. I don't know if it'll count this one as... I should have all of this. So we've got 6 of 6. I've got 0 free logs. Really? Let's take these then. Oh, that's what's in the fire. Right, right. Oh, I haven't got any flint. I think that's flint over there. So yeah, as you see, my available stamina goes down. Nope, that was salt and stone. Sure there was flint around here. That's ice. What are you? What have you got? Your stone. I'm sure this is coal. There's sworn with some flint down here. More salt. More salt. This is definitely coal. I'm sure it is. Yeah, that's coal. Don't know where that went to. Oh, I might as well take everything I can get now. Oh, obviously, as you get better weapons or better tools, you can get more for your resource mining. I'm sure there was a flint one around here. Yeah. Nope, that's stone as well. That's nothing at all. This looks fairly wooden. Got some sticks and some logs. I'm struggling with the flint at the moment. That was this thing about healing. I sworn it was around here. So as far as survival goes, it's kind of got all the basics you'd expect. I mean, you don't have to worry about... Oh, there's some flint for starters. Oh, it was right by the fire. Crafting. Oh, yeah, we won't worry too much about reading. Right, so now we've got all the components. Q. Ah, good, it did count the... we've got to build a lean-to. So I'll show you that one directly. We have some recipes, there's clothing, general stuff. Right, Where is that? Oh, it's under the basics. So you see, there is a lot of various things. There's crafting tables and stuff, and forges for getting the more sort of stuff that, you know, the more high-end gear. Where's lean-to? Where's lean-to gone? So you pick one, find a place for it. So obviously if I can get it near the fire would be ideal. Right. So we've got... should have everything, I think. No, I need 7 more sticks to make my lean-to complete. So this is kind of this is basically the general outlook of the game. Insofar, so it's not. It definitely seems a bit crisper than I remember it. I haven't played this for quite a long time. For some reason, it's just never really gripped me. Can we get sticks from these things? Hopefully we can. Got some tree nuts. What will you give me? Here's some sticks. Good. Right, we'll get some of these. I mean, it really is more about the exploring and then meeting the different enemy types. And of course, you haven't got the sort of armour capable of dealing with them. So you need to get better armour and gear, and then you can go back. Because there's no direct levelling. It's not like other open world games with levelling systems. It's just to do with the gear you collect. You yourself don't increase in stats or anything like that. One nice thing is you can just hold mouse left click and do all the hacking away for you. You don't need to constantly click all the time like a lot of these games do. Right, so I should just... we've got enough stuff now. Alright, we still need 6 sticks. There's my crafting thing. I just convert some wood into... what we've got one shirt, one helm. Should have stayed by the fire to warm myself up. And as you see, my health there restores. So it's got its charms. It's not terrible. I mean, it doesn't feel massively updated. This is kind of still looks fairly familiar. I think the biggest issue is, I mean, yes, you're freezing to death if you walk too far away from the fireplace here, for an example. But I don't feel environmentally threatened. Oh yeah, there are some sort of interesting monster designs. It's not just skeletons. But I don't know. It's not terrible. I mean, as part of the sale, it is part of the updates. It is on a sale. It only costs a couple of quid. It's not a terrible game. It just sort of lacks that fear factor, the danger factor. To be honest with you, there was sort of some environmental effects. I don't feel cold. I've got several other games on my channel that I've played where they've been set in in adverse climates. And they've really sort of done a good job of making you sort of feel like you're dying from the cold and you've really got to struggle to survive. Oh, there's a load of stuff there. I didn't mean to read that again. But for some reason, this sort of just fails to capture that atmosphere, although it is quite suitably bleak and lonely looking. And there is a lot of stuff to craft and collect in that respect. So, it doesn't do anything badly wrong. But it seems to lack that oomph factor to really sort of push further exploration. So I've only in total, even though I bought this back in, I think it was 2016 sometime, I've only ever really got about 4 hours in it. I just find myself sort of getting a tad, bored, I suppose. I don't want to be harsh, but it just doesn't really grip me in the way it should do. And as I say, a lot of that, I think, if this felt like I was really being punished by the environment, it was really getting sort of It really felt like I was in danger. Well, that's my fault. I walked into it then. And I definitely heard they take me damage that time. Yeah, these are only low level stuff. Nothing on this one? No. Fair enough. So you've got quite a lot of things to explore and look around. Apparently there's lots of lore and story now that was never there originally. Apparently there's been dungeons added. Maybe this is one of them. So to say it's not without its charms. I probably should have got some sort of torch before coming in here. Oh come on! If I couldn't hit it, oh this one's a lot better armoured. I'm not doing a great amount of damage to it yet. I might just run away quickly. I'll be back. So that's really more the game. It's more in many ways a combat survival game. I think it would be better to sum it up with exploration. As far as all the elements go, I'll read that later. Ooh, it always got a compass to show. I'll rearrange myself later on. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be still building that lean-to, wasn't I? And I got distracted. Me distracted. Never happens, eh, gang? Right, where was I heading? Where was my base again? I was over here somewhere. But yeah, so I say I'd like to one day make it to apparently the next. I mean, this island's pretty big from what I remember. But apparently the second island is huge, and allegedly I've heard there's a third island. But again, I say I don't honestly know quite how much. Ooh, got another bag now. What goodies did that give us? Oh, there's nothing in it. Right, we've got some more carrying space. Yeah, so it sort of does it this way. You carry the bags, and then the bags have their own inventory inside of them. Start popping stuff into the... I'd like to. It's a bit of a... still of a cumbersome system here. Put these here. I could pop you in there. Pop you in there. That in there. I'm a little bit of an organise. So say it's definitely better than I remember it being. Oh, clay. That used to be really hard to find. That's a lot easier. It's got some nice structures on it. As I say, they're not the world's most stunning graphics, but they're functional. Yeah, that's really my biggest criticism. I just wish there was something. I wish it just sort of felt more like the environment was sort of a more dangerous menace. Although it technically is at the moment because I've lost my bearings to that looks like yes, there we go. I should really have just constructed the other lean-to and then put a fireplace over here in hindsight. Ooh, rabbit stew coming up. There we are, we'll take all of that. Oh, there we go, we've got lunch as well. Easy life. So I think we'll get around to concluding our dealings here, gang. So yeah, a lot of it does feel very familiar. But I'm guessing it's all these new added dungeons that are supposed to be in game and things like that that's been... And you do get a big play area. It's certainly not a terrible game. Yeah, I just wish the environmental hazards felt a little bit more dangerous. You see, there's nearly dead there, and I don't really feel like I'm freezing to death. It doesn't really look that cold, even if there's ice. And although it does, let's say, look suitably bleak. If there's anything in here that's any use. Oh, big chunky stick. Didn't actually mean to pick that up, but never mind. I was just going to transfer some stuff in. Oh, I've heard they haven't fixed the the chests, by the way. What I mean by that is, oh, I should cook that raw rabbit meat. Is when you make a chest, when you craft one, it just drops it wherever you make it. It'll just literally drop it at your feet once you craft it. There's no real way to actually like stack them here, so you can say I'll put all my armour ones this side and then all my goodies and potion ones that side, which a lot of these survival games you sort of do. You just sort of make it and it drops and that's where it stays. And I've heard that hasn't been addressed just yet. Rightio, okay to cook my meat. Why are you not giving me the... Hello? No, I don't. I've already got some cooked steak on me. I want to cook my rabbit meat. Why can't I cook my rabbit meat? What's going on here? K, cook meat. Oh, I know, I didn't look at the right place. There we go. That's better. Let's try, oh, we've activated something. Don't know what that's an aid of. I'll worry about that later. So yeah, we'll conclude our dealings here, gang. Savage Lands. It's not bad. But it's just... I mean, you will get plenty of threat later on in the game. That's for sure. Especially nighttime comes, of course, things get a little bit more hostile. And, you know... I wonder, every time you hear something raw, I keep looking around. It's because literally just before I started recording, my headphones had decided to break. I've only got volume in my right ear at the moment, so I've absolutely no idea if what I'm hearing is actually a close threat or an ambient sound in the background. I keep randomly jumping about, that's why. So I popped out of the shop earlier on to see what they've got in, and it was all... anything they had was this... I walked right into that. There's this awful wireless headset thing that only has something like a 5-hour battery life. I don't fancy spending all the time trying to keep that on charge. So I shall have to go in. I shall have to go into town or something tomorrow, or pop by eBay or something later on. But yes, so it's just could still do with a little bit more environmental threat, but you'll get a lot of game for your money. There is a lot of stuff to craft. There's a lot of area to explore in. So I'm looking forward to mucking around more in these dungeons they mentioned have been added. That sounds like it's going to expand it some more. See again that roar. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but it all sounds like it's coming from this barrel to me. That's not very helpful. So anyway, I'm digressing again because oh, that's why. Yes, there he is. It's, if you like, it's a sort of kind of boss fight. But obviously, you don't want to be toying with some of it. I mean, even that skeleton just earlier on, because I haven't got any sort of armour, he would have quite trounced me quite quickly had I not sort of skedaddled. But see, again, it's, you know, I just stand by this. My health restore. Food does restore health and stamina and things, because I'm getting a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm getting a little bit low on the food front there. Where was that? Ah, there we go. Yum yum. And now my hunger goes down and my stamina charge replenishes. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd health system to get the hang of. So anyway, all, hopefully you found the video useful and entertaining in some way. And as ever, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.